What's up, guys? Welcome back to Breakout Trading. Market's open 2 minutes ago. Let's get some live trades. Let's go. I'm going to try and get something here on MTP. Maybe if we can flush back down to 350 area. I'll probably hop in with 25 shares. Risk around 343. Chop now. Probably going to break 4. Yeah. Oh. Holy crap. Wow, did you see that? $4 instantly up to
MTP also, guys,
$4.44. Holy cow.
Push on MTP right off the bell.
Come on, fill me. 218. Hopping in there with a starter, 25 shares on VERB. Bit of a sketch fill.
IMRN just held that 18 area. IMRN,
but I'm waiting for this thing to bounce, hopefully. So 219 is also daily support here.
Volume on MTP is actually so far.
219 was that daily support level plus VWAP. This is looking pretty good. If we can get 10 cents, I will sell half into a push for 10 cents here. Looking half decent. Bit of an extension now. I'm gonna let go of half of it there for a 10-cent gain on half of my position. Looking to hold the other half on a push through the high of day. If we can get up to 260.
RB is breaking up through its initial morning high here, setting up
there we go. That's lots of buying there on the tape. Looking for push now, getting slightly rejected. Still looking good overall.
Space pushing here. See if they can break through 25. Trade line due off cross on space.
Not loving this hesitation here on this move. Might let go of the rest there. So making $3 there. Not that much. Alright, good sell there on VERB, sensing the weakness there for it to just blast up. Wow, so MTP still not really any sort of pullback for an entry. All those entries are pretty chasey. This one is so strong today, really crazy mover. Sucks that I was debating to get in here at 330. Wow, okay, so this one is an absolute ripper today. Kind of got away from us, we'll have to... We just have to wait for a pullback now. 450, 445 area is good. That's a daily support level. So now 450, that's all you can do really, is just wait for this thing to come back down, because you don't want to chase this, nor do you want to short it. You can't really do anything right now when it's moving like that. So unfortunately, that's one of the down draws to my strategy, is I don't chase stocks, I don't buy breakouts, and then sometimes something like this happens where it goes from 320 all the way up to 644 in about half an hour. So really missing the boat on this one. It's halted now to the upside. Complete explosion. You know, obviously you can chase this thing up and it would have worked out this time, but in my experience it fails you more times than it works out. So I'm still sticking with my pullback, buy the dip, buy the support strategy, and stuff like this you just gotta, you know, admire the strength and wait for it to give you an entry. Alright, little update. basically the only thing ripping is MTP, IMRN pulling back, MTP, a few of these other ones. VERB ended up breaking the 50% retracement. IFRX actually looks alright right now. The other one's moving sideways, so I'm just basically watching MTP right now for some kind of pullback. We had a big doji just now in the 3 minutes, so might pull back here to the 23.6, but I would like to buy in more around VWAP and 38.2 level. Alright, little update here. I haven't made any trades, haven't really seen anything that I love, but check out MTP. So we're finally getting some sort of pullback now. I got this Fibonacci retracement here.
MTP here is.
And basically check out where the top is, the high of day. So 686, right here up in the top on the montage, and look at this daily level of resistance there at 689 that I marked out this morning. Look how perfectly it came up to that level and got rejected. So that is now a very significant level of resistance, right under $7. So we'll keep an eye on that. If we can pull back to around 450 area, I'll consider an entry. That's another daily level of now should be support, and also around 450 is roughly the 50% retracement. So if we get anywhere near here, I will look for a bounce, but I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe we hold VWAP or something. Also, IFRX, we made this sort of wedge pattern, and I was watching, and now we're breaking that to the downside. So technically you could short this, but I'm not really gonna, because you can see we're on the 50-day, or no, this is the 100-day moving average here, so that should be some support. Also, these previous days highs here, so we'll leave that one alone. Alright, I might consider a long here on MTP. Looks like we pulled back to that 38.2 level. Now we're popping our heads back above VWAP here. Long there at 528. My risk is going to be below this low here. But I think this thing could make a move. We're getting a nice little increase in volume too, so I'm just going to let this one play out, see what happens. We just had a pretty big move off of $5, so I'll let it do its thing. There we go. I'm going to sell half of it there. See what it wants to do. Might pull back here to my entry, but it kind of looks like it might want to squeeze. Now I have to be careful because a lot of these, remember the gene sell-off, a lot of these have just been selling off with no bounce or anything, so got to be really cautious here and wait for this thing to actually start moving before I add any more. Right now I'm long 13 shares at 528, so we'll see what this thing wants to do. If we break above this level, that's pretty bullish because that's the 23.6. And there's also this daily level at 572, but I don't really think that one did much. Mostly this 690 level is what we're paying attention to. It's looking pretty nice. It just closed that candle above VWAP. The trade line just kind of bounced off that. Just see what it wants to do. We're also breaking sort of out of that downtrend line there. If we can crack 564, that'll be big. There we go. Looking for a bit more of a push here. Gonna exit the other half there. Alright. Second sell is at 569, not too shabby. Nice little trade there. I'm interested to see if this thing will let us have another entry at some point. Alright guys, final little update of the day. I'm all finished up. Up there, 869 today, so decent green day. This is usually the range that I'm aiming for. Around the $9 to $20 range is a good day for me, making the majority of it here on MTP, that last trade, and some pocket change there on VERB on that little pump and dump move. So basically, this is our trade on MTP. We waited for this thing to pull back finally. Down to the 50% or the 38.2 level there. Once I saw that that was holding as support as well as this little resistance area here from the morning, I decided to go in long once it broke VWAP. You can see right when it was popping over VWAP, a little increase in volume, that's when I decided to hop in there at 528 with 25 shares and sold at 550 and 570. And obviously you can see it pulled back here and ripped to the high of days, so I would have liked to stay in a bit longer. Maybe I could have re-entered here on VWAP, or maybe I could have just held a little piece as a runner. So once again, that's a common mistake for me. I always sell my winners too soon. But as I was saying, this whole video is it's always better to wait for that pullback. You might never get it, but when you do get it, you get a great entry point, as opposed to, for example, if you were chasing breakouts. Look at right here. This is technically a break of the high of day here, but a massive rejection. So always like to buy those support levels that are in the pullback. Also, IFRX, remember how we called out that wedge that you could probably short once this thing broke out? Well, it turns out it would have been a pretty nice short here. You even have a nice little retest of that bottom trend line, and then a pretty good sell-off. So just, you know, mental practice, I guess, to know that formations like that, when they do break, they do have continuation. So that's going to be it. Like I said, up like $8 or something. That is actually my 5th green day in a row. That's the most green days I've ever had in a row, new record. So that's pretty sweet. I think we're finally getting some traction in this whole day trading thing. My plan is to finish this month, my first ever positive P&L month. That's the goal. And then I'm going to do it again next month for August. And then if I can do it 2 months in a row, I'm going to size up in September, probably double share size. So that means that both the winners and the losers will be double the size. So that means that my average day will be anywhere from $20 to $40 winner and hopefully like a $20 loser. And we'll see how that works. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Welcome back, or goodbye from Breakout Trading. We'll be back tomorrow with more live content. Adios.